Morning, Amy. Thank you for being free today. In our very first episode of Musings with Muses, very excited to have you as a special guest with us today. Can you introduce more about yourself?
Yes, hi. My name is Amy and I'm the founder of BMF. And really thank you for having me today.
So I guess what people want to know is about your background. Can you let us know how you got started in this industry?
I have been in this industry for 35 years. In fact, just 1 week ago, I just passed my 35 years.
Wow.
Yes, that's a long journey. I'm the CEO of the company now, and I've got through this position through ranks and files, frankly. I've started in the center to ensure and to learn what customer wants and customers' needs are, to ensure that staff gets the right working environment as well. After a few years, I went up to the management level, and because I have spent a few years in the stores, my understanding of the customers was so strong that I was able to find, until today, the right products, services, or the experience that the customer wants. So I thank the experience I had in order to ensure that we are always keeping clients' needs and demands always on top of our list. This is a tough journey, but it's an enjoyable one because I get to know really from staff to clients, which are two main important pillars of our business.
Back then, did you face any challenges as a woman?
I guess challenges for women are always there. My challenges was basically because there's a lot of women that faces a lot of challenges then because they do not have family support. But for me, I was blessed. You know, when I had my 3 kids while I'm building up my career in the business, I was blessed to have a good family support. Furthermore, the challenges then the women are facing was, even if we want to do breastfeeding, for example, there's so much advocate on breastfeeding these days. But back then in our time, breastfeeding wasn't that important and the support wasn't there. If you ask me as a mother, what's my most regretful part? It's not being able to breastfeed my children. But then again, it's breastfeeding the only way to born a child? No, I born my child in many different ways as well. Coming to Korea, because we are equity funded, we have a lot of male-dominated investors around. So when I go for my board meetings, I do have my challenges there. But then again, you know, I have this fearless attitude. So nothing fear me. In fact, my greatest fear is how can I always make sure that I improve my customers' experience with us? How can I make sure that I give the best products to my customers? This, in fact, is my greatest fear. You talk about challenges in my business, this is my main challenge.
Have there been any times that you're like, don't want to go to work? And what do you tell yourself to motivate yourself?
I think everybody got a bad days. I do have mine too. But the important thing is it shouldn't be too often. Once a while, if I need a slack, yes, I will just call it off a day. But otherwise, I'm always up there is because I love my business. I love the people that I work with.
Earlier on, you mentioned that you need to take some time off to just call it quits and relax. What do you do to relax?
I guess after being in the business for 30 over years, and one of the things I've learned was to be able to separate private from work. If I need my family time, I will just go for my family time. I will not think about work. And if I'm at work, I'm fully at work. My family knows that. So yes, we have very often family trips, holidays together. For work, I do go for lunches with my team often, apart from work, to get to know them better so that we can make our work more interesting.
So let's talk about family. Because you have 3 kids, how do you balance raising 3 kids and building a business? Do you think it was difficult for you?
When I had my 3 kids during my career, I was blessed to have good family support. I was still traveling until my third semester. But I guess the important thing is because I love my job. I love being able to be in the business where not only I am able to satisfy customer needs and demands, I'm able to have a group of hundreds of ladies working under the group.
Okay, let's talk about success. What is your definition of success?
I think my success is being able and fulfilling my duty as a wife, as a mother, and I have 3 grandchildren as well. My success means I find passion in my business as well. I love the business. I love meeting people. I love making people feel great. I also find success when I'm able to have the few hundred female employees under our group finding success themselves.
Any tips on feeling young?
Oh, that's a good question. I like to be surrounded by young people. I went for my MBA course when I was 55 years old. I got my master's degree then. My drive to study at that age was because I like to study with young people. I like to get ideas from young people. I feel good being around with young people. So I think that's where I find the tips for feeling young and hopefully looking younger than my age.
Can we have one quote from you that you abide and live by?
I love Michelle Obama. I think she's a great woman. She's a very strong woman. And I've attended her talk before. And I think there's one quote from her that I learned from. There's no limit to what we as women can accomplish. And I think that's a very beautiful quote. And I think to all women out there, once you find your strength, there's no limit in what you can achieve.
Thank you so much, Amy, for your time today. That wraps up the interview today. We hope that you enjoy it. See you soon.
See you soon.